How's everybody doing? God bless. I hope you're all doing well. Everybody it was a great live stream last night. Great to see everybody there. This is about the new moon and what I'm watching. The new moon, the 25th, and I will go over it in a minute. Many places in the Bible it talks about the new moon, our departure on the new moon, which is the 25th. I'm going to go over a few things because, of course, people should mind their own business. Be quiet, mind their own business. I've heard some people say that we aren't supposed to watch the enemy and what the enemy does, but I disagree. The Bible's very clear. It says first to see the enemy. It says first. Then secondly, to alert the people of the upcoming danger. I saw the enemy. This is in Isaiah. It talks about the watchmen that aren't watching the enemy, and the sword comes. This is all through the Bible. You are a watchman for watching for the Lord, but the Lord does not give everyone else eyes to see. There's people that don't see things when it's right in front of their face. And this is the job of a watchman. So, this is just one of the things that they came out with, which this is the Nike shoes. This is the Nike shoes they came out with. The 666. It had human blood in it. This is just one thing. It's right in front of your face. They like to mock us. They like to make fun of us. And they put things right in your face to laugh at you. So this is just one thing. Okay. Now I'll get back to this in a minute about the watchman when I get my video. I'll go over some things. These are the Bible verses for the new moon. It says, "Blessed is the man that hears me, watching daily at my gates and at my doors." This is what we're supposed to do. Proverbs 8. I've said this many of times. This is what the watchman, as a watchwoman or a watchman, we're supposed to do. Blessed is he that hears me, watching daily at my gates and at my doors. This is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to watch at the gates and at his doors. This is exactly what it says, as in my live stream. It says in 1 Thessalonians, pray without ceasing. That's what we're supposed to be doing, watching and praying without ceasing. Abstaining from all that is evil, it says in 1 Thessalonians. Also says in Luke, watch therefore and pray always, you are accounted worthy to escape all these things and stand before the Son of Man. But we are also supposed to be watching the enemy, as it says right here. The job of a watchman really just twofold. Firstly, see the enemy, and secondly, to alert the people of upcoming danger. So there's two. We're watching at the gates. We're seeing what's going on. The evil, that's how you know when the day's approaching. You see the evil, as the Bible says. You see the evil approaching. You see what's going on, what's happening. You are disgusted with it. And this is what we are supposed to do. Not just go to sleep. In Isaiah right here, it tells you about the watchman that's asleep. Well, this is, it's right here. This is in Isaiah. It says right here, his watchman was blind. They are all ignorant. They are dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Bark means speaking, of showing people what's going on. We're supposed to alert. They cannot bark. They are sleeping. They are lying down, loving to slumber. So go to sleep. Go back to sleep, as it says in Isaiah right here. His watchmen are blind. We are not supposed to be blind of what's going on in the world. Right here. First, to see the enemy. So it says in Isaiah, as I just showed you, if you're blind, You cannot see what's going on. Just like with this Nike or other things the enemy's putting right in front of your face. The Queen's Jubilee, another thing. So let's go over this. As I showed you, we are supposed to watch and pray always that we are counted worthy. That's what we are all doing. Right here, this is about the new moon. And it shall come to pass from one new moon to another, and from another Sabbath to another, shall all flesh worship before the Lord. New moon. This is just one verse. I've said this. New moon and full moon. Blow the trumpet on the new moon, appointed time on our solemn feast day. This is the Feast of Trumpets, could be a month off, and that is the 25th. The 25th. If we are a month off for a Jubilee year, it would be the 25th, right here, the new moon, right in here. This is what I'm watching next. After this right here, yes, I am watching. The next is here, the new moon. This is in Psalms 81. Did it twice. And it shall come to pass from one new moon to another. This is the new moon. So, there's more verses. This is also in Amos. Amos. There's other ones. Is it? Okay. Now, being the fact that we are a watchman and we are supposed to watch, we're supposed to watch what the enemy's doing. Right here. This is in iPad Go. Right here. As you can see right here, there's verses for noonday. I will cause the sun to go down at noon and midnight cry. You could do either one of these. This is in here quite a few times. Neither the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor the destruction at noonday. Destruction at noonday. Right here, noonday. This could be the noonday. It says in Amos right here, it says, and it shall come to pass in that day the Lord shall, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will make darkness on the earth in a clear day. So here's two verses. This could be representing both of them. It could be the midnight cry or destruction at noonday, one or the other. Now let's play this. Those are the waves, the tsunami waves. As they are planning, they are laughing at us. They have it right in front of your face. Exactly what the Poseidon is all about with Russia. The American flag went down, we know that. We know that Russia has a nuclear sub. This is a sub. This is a ship. This is rising up. These are missiles. Right there, rising up. They're showing it rising up on an eclipse. It's rising up. They are rising up and destroying America on an eclipse. This eclipse right here is in Israel. This is the eclipse. It's a partial eclipse right there. They're showing a partial eclipse. That's exactly what they are showing right here. A partial eclipse. Right here. Right here. This is just over Jerusalem. A partial eclipse. This is Israel. Now watch what happens next. This is oil and energy. This is exactly what they're showing that's happening right now with the oil and energy. This is also, I'll show in the stock market has went down from 35, 36 down to 29. It's going down right here. This was Friday. This is exactly what they're showing. Oil and gas right here, energy crisis. This is the last few days. I showed this in my live stream. Right here, OPEC just handed Biden a crisis. Russian oil embargo, possibilities, how to trade. Right here, energy crisis. This is just what they're coming out with now. This right here, this was just today. Nine things to do before the next recession. So they're showing you right in front of your face the enemy. This is exactly what's going on. The stock market, they're telling you to prepare for a recession. Right here, oil. This is exactly what they're doing with the pipeline. The pipeline that they cut, yes, it was gas, but they had a train in Germany. They cut the rail train. The train got cut in Germany just today. I saw it. Many of you will probably see it being played on many channels. They are cutting off everything. This is a bingo moment right here. They just showed you an eclipse. They just showed you an eclipse. And then they show the United States and Israel. They showed this eclipse right here on the 25th, the new moon. In Jerusalem, in Israel, a partial eclipse. They showed this in this video, and then they show the star, which is the Star of David. It's Israel right there, the star. They show there they show the star, Israel. They showed the eclipse. The star right here, this is, everybody knows, this is the Hebrew, this is Israel, this is their Jewish star, which God hateth, I believe, but this is the Star of Israel right here. This is what they have right here. This is exactly what they show right here in iPet Goat. Right here, the star. And they show it going down. Destroyed. And back here they showed right here just before it they showed the eclipse. They showed the missiles ready to launch. Right here, the missiles ready to launch. They show the oil, which is going on right now. Right here, they show the star, and when they show the star, the eclipse, the star, America falling. And then they show it right here, falling. They show a hurricane. They show this person's already on his back. As I said before, I believe somebody will go down. Somebody's on their back. Right there, lying down. Nuclear winter. They show markets plunge. They show war coverage, just as I said before. It also says 49%, and they show that. That's what my video is about. This is about the new moon, which is the 25th right here. As I said, this is a partial eclipse. This is exactly what they're showing in iPet Goat here. This is also, they show the star as I showed. Right here it talks about walketh in darkness at noonday, destruction that wasteth at noonday. This is exactly what they're showing in iPet Goat. This is Amos right here. The stock market's plunging, and it's going to go down even more. They're warning of a recession. Oil prices and gas right here, they're talking about shortages. Right here, this is an article that just came out today. 9 things you must do before the next recession. We are out of here before. Right here, this is the job of a watchman. We're supposed to watch the enemy, and then secondly, warn the people. You are a watchman too. You have been warning people of an upcoming event. As we all know, it's coming. Don't let that day take you as a thief. We aren't supposed to let that day take us as a thief. We are the children of the light, the children of the day. We are not in darkness of that day because we are watching. If you aren't watching, or you're a dumb and blind watchman, his watchmen are blind. They are ignorant. They are dumb. Dogs, they cannot bark, which means warning. They aren't warning. They are sleeping. They are lying down. They love to slumber. Right here, we aren't supposed to be ignorant. We are supposed to be watching what the enemy does. As I have said before, that's the job of the watchman right here. First is to see what the enemy, then alert the people. This is exactly what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to, if somebody's carrying a sword behind their cloak, you're supposed to watch and see it. And they do this all the time. They love to mock God. Right here, as I showed you here, a dumb watchman. Right here, blind. And people give me stuff all the time, just like this Nike shoe. I didn't find it. And as you know, 6 times 3 is 18. Right here, just as they got right here with the numbers, as people know. Right here in Proverbs, blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates and at my doors. We're also supposed to watch what the enemy's doing. Right here in Luke, watch therefore and pray always that you are accounted worthy to escape all these things that come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. That's what we are doing. Isaiah, and it shall come to pass from new moon to one new moon to another. Right here, this is in Isaiah. Psalms 81:3, blow the trumpet on the new moon. Right there. So, I am watching the new moon. We are supposed to watch. And as the Bible says, you are not in darkness of that day. You are the children of the light, the children of the day. We aren't in darkness of that day. Well, the in darkness of that day is exactly what it says right here. That's a blind watchman. His watchman is blind. You're in darkness. You cannot see. You do not have eyes to see. Right here. And I know all my friends that send me stuff about stuff that's going on around the world. You have eyes to see. You are a watchman or a watchwoman. You are watching. So, don't be ignorant. Watch what's going on. Watch the enemy. And I'm watching the new moon. We could be a month off. We will see. I'm also watching here. But praise and worship on Tuesday, like always. Tuesday at 7 and Saturday at 9. God bless everybody. I wanted to have a short video out there. This is about the eclipse, the new moon. God bless.